Welcoming Sidney to the Hall of Fame are Don Nelson and Bob Lanier. Ladies and gentlemen, Sidney Moncrief.
How are we doing? All right. I feel good being up here. I was sick this morning, and I called my friend Junior. I said, Junior, you might need to do my speech. And he just stopped and didn't say anything forever. So I thought I better get better, get well. I have a question for Jerry West. Maybe you guys can answer this question. If he's so great, how did he pick Magic Johnson over me in 1979? I don't know, but I'm really honored to be here. Don Nelson, Bob Lanier, love you guys. I remember being a rookie, maybe my first or second year. I'm in the locker room, and it's halftime, and I remember Bob saying, "Hey, Nelly, give me a beer and cigarette." I said, "This the NBA?" You don't know about the beer. I know. I embellished a little bit, but anyway, it's been a great run. I would like to, but where's Jack Sikma? That little behind the head shot, I was open twice. Everybody was watching his form. I was saying, I'm open, Jack, give me the basketball. But I was blessed to play with two of the best, more intelligent centers in the history of the game of basketball, Jack Sikma and Bob Lanier. Really appreciate you guys. And of course, Nelly was a genius, and so was Del Harris. But I remember playing against Michael Jordan one time, and Nelly had a game plan. He said, "Okay, Sidney, we want you to push Michael to his left hand, and Mike Dunleavy, we want you to come over, double Michael, and make him pass." 50 points later, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I want to thank the James Naismith Hall of Fame for this honor. Congratulations to all the 2019 members. Your contribution is being recognized tonight. Foster, we some tremendous things in Arkansas. Thank you. I'm thinking about all my teammates. Junior Bridgman, along with his wife Doris. Harvey Catchins, who has had a successful heart transplant. Let's keep him in our prayers last week. We love you, Harvey. Bob Lanier, Brian Winters. Brian was the first player that taught me that I didn't know how to play defense in the NBA. I didn't know what a pin down was in college. We didn't have pin downs in college. And so when I played against Brian, every day he would just torch me. Pin downs, fake, come off the picks. I just didn't know what to do. He just make the shot. Through those years, he taught me the discipline of how to play defense along with Coach Don Nelson, who when I came from Arkansas playing for Coach Sutton, I was a very good defender, but I was not an NBA defender. I'll never forget Don Nelson telling me in our practice session, "You can't play defense like this in the NBA. You got to get up into that player, be more physical." And I found out every game after that, Coach, but thanks for that great advice again. You're 2 for 2. But I was really lucky to play with great coaches, Don Nelson, of course, Dale Harris, the late John Killalay, Rick Majerus, Mike Schuler, Gary St. Jean, Matt Cavan, and some other great coaches. And Jeff Snedeker. Jeff was a trainer with the Milwaukee Bucks when I played for 10 years. And I would go to Jeff, and I said, Jeff, my arm is hurting. He said, well, when does it hurt? I said, well, my arm hurts when I do this. And Jeff said, well, don't do that. Best advice I ever received. I would like to thank my family, my wife, Takesha, my mom, who's no longer with us, but she is right here. She's not looking down upon me. She's right here beside me. She taught me so many great principles. She taught me that basketball was not as important as being a great person. The first time I told her I was playing basketball, she said, no, you are not playing that stupid game of basketball. Back then, you couldn't talk back to your parents, so I said, yes, no. And I played anyway, and she became a tremendous fan, so I want to thank her. These my 4 sons, Brett, Jason, John, and Jeffrey. She's been a tremendous person through my entire life. And most of all, I want to thank the fans of the great state of Arkansas and Wisconsin and Milwaukee. Now, Jerry, I know you picked Magic. I know you went to L.A. and had all that fun. I was in Milwaukee, but I love the city of Milwaukee. The Bucks organization, John Steinmiller is here. Wayne Embry is here. We appreciate you guys. Herb Cole, the late Jim Fitzgerald was a great friend of ours, was so instrumental in helping the Milwaukee Bucks be the great franchise that we see today. It's all about the game. And I'm just blessed to be a part of the great game of basketball. Love and peace to you all, and thank you.